Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Okay, we stopped that day, ayah 77, where he said like you all are in the worst position, right? Allah is most knowing of whatever you describe. So we are
Yes.
continuing. Yes, Sister Zarina, qalu.
Never mind. Let Sister Sue, because I always come in first. I keep doing the call. So I'll do the
Okay,
time the next one.
okay,
Yeah.
can. Yes, Sister Sue then. Qalu.
Yeah.
77.
Sorry?
Is it? Oh, we're
Eight,
still at 77?
No, we are at 78 now.
78.
28. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Follow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 78. Kolu. Kolu is fi'il madi.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Ala dom.
Mabni ala dom, you mean?
Mabni ala dom.
Mm-hmm.
Mabni ala dom. Litisolihi.
Yes.
Bil waw al jama'ah.
Yes. Wow. Al-jama'ah. And
Wa al waw domir
mm-hmm.
asil.
Yes.
Mahali rafa.
Fi mahali rafa.
Fi mahali rafa.
Because it is the yes, fa'il. Good.
Fa'il.
Yes. Of course, qalu is from what root letters?
Qaf waw lam.
Yes. What family?
Family 1.
Can you give me the first line? As in Madi, Mudari, Master, and Fakhar.
Qala yaqulu
Mm-hmm.
qaulun.
Yes, qaulun, qaulan, yes. Mm-hmm. Fahuwa, ism fa'il.
Wa qailun.
Yes, correct. Good. And of course, after qala and its derivatives, what do we say? What do we have?
Oh, I don't know.
Our quotations part, our jumlah after this, ba'da.
Jumlah ba'dahu
Mhm.
fi nas
Yes,
nasab.
yes, fi mahali nasab,
Fi
because
mahali nasab.
it is the
Maqul.
before that. So makalul kaul is the answering the question of what was said, right? So what was said is actually a maf'ul bihi to the word qalu, right? So maf'ul bihi and then maqulul qaul. Okay?
Which
Can?
one is the maqulun bi?
The quotation. So qalu, they said, so whatever they say, that is a maf'ul bihi of qalu because it answers the question what
Okay.
is being said. You understand?
Okay.
And then maqulul qaul meaning quotations. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Sister Zarina.
Yeah, yeah is a half nida.
Mm-hmm.
No Iraab, isn't it? La mahala
Yes.
laha. Yeah.
Yes.
La mahala laha minal Iraab. Yeah, no Iraab.
Mm-hmm. And
And
then
then the yeah now. Yeah.
the ya.
Yeah, it's the munada.
Yeah, you mean this ya? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah is the half nida.
Oh yeah, the other yeah, the I.
Yes, the IU part.
The IU part. Oh, okay. The
Mhm.
IU is the munada.
Yes. What kind of
And
munada?
it's a mudaf.
Mudof?
Mudaf. Is it
No.
mudaf?
No.
No. What is it?
We go back
It's
to
what do you say?
When do we use firstly? The question is
Apa?
when do we use ayyuha or ayyatuha? When do we use that?
Calling someone.
What kind? You don't say yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which
okay.
one? Which one you
When we don't know the person. No, we know Al-Aziz.
So when do we use
Forgotten sister.
Sister Su?
Alif lam.
Yes, exactly. So when the person you're calling, which is Al-Aziz in this case, right? When it has
Yes.
alif lam, that's when you use ayyuha or ayyatuha. Okay, you see all
Oh,
the Ya ayyuhan nas, Ya ayyuhal
yes, yes.
muzammil, all have alif lam. Okay,
Correct. Yeah.
so you use this when you need when you're calling a person with alif lam. Okay.
Specific. We say specific person?
Okay, so so basically,
Oh, no. Nas is general, yeah?
yes, exactly. So you're calling,
Nakira. Oh,
it's called nakira maksuda.
Nakira.
What does
Yeah.
nakira means?
Common.
In this case,
General.
general. So you're calling
Nakira. Okay.
maksud means you are intending someone specific, but you are using a general term. So anas is a
Ah,
general term
general term.
for a specific people lah. For this
Okay.
specific group of people, you're calling them a general term, anas.
Yes.
Okay, so same thing with
Ah,
muzammil. Okay, this is called, Allah is calling on a specific person here, but this is a
yes.
general term.
Term.
Okay,
Oh,
yes. Okay, so
okay.
we call this munada
Then
nakira
Nakira.
maksudah. Okay, Sister
Oh,
Sue, are you with me?
Yeah, but now I'm confused. Why is
Hmm.
there alif lam when it's a general term?
It's a general term, as in like meaning wise, it's a general term, right? But
But
it's
it's
specific.
ma'rifah, isn't it?
Is okay, it is calling a specific person. You're just using a general term. So okay, for ayuhan nas, right? You
Mm.
are calling a specific group of people. Okay, it's in front of you, right? When especially if you watch the Arabic shows or something, right? They say, "Ya Yohannas," you want to make an announcement. They are
Mm-hmm.
calling that specific group in front of them. But anas is a general term.
general term.
Just you're basically saying, "Oh, people," right? Hey, people. People is a general term,
Huh?
It's a
basically.
group because it's a
But
group.
the group is specific.
The group is specific. The
Ah,
term, the
okay.
term you use is general.
General.
So
I'm talking to a
al-muzammil
specific group of people. Okay.
is one person, right?
Yes, so it's a specific person, but it's a general term.
General term.
Muzammil means the one who is covered. Or you, the one who is covered. Okay,
Mm.
so the one who is covered. That is the general part.
Okay.
Understand? Okay.
Okay.
There is a opposite to this when this is nakira ghairu maqsudah. So you're calling a general description and not intending a you're not intending any specific person. So here, for example, like if in a khutbah, right, the khatib says, "Oh sinner," he's not calling anyone specific, right? He said, "Oh sinner, repent to Allah." Okay, in his khutbah, he says that. Okay, he's not calling anyone specific, and this is a general term. So this is
Term.
the opposite. It's a general term and not
Not anybody specific.
yes,
Okay.
exactly.
غير
Oh.
مقصود.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so
So
this
we call
is
it
a
Max.
ghair maqsudah. This is a ghair
Oh.
maqsudah. This one in the Quran, there's only one in the Quran. Okay, so don't have to focus so much on this. It's only one. That too, I think this has another way of Iraab also. And other people look at this in a different way. So don't have to like think about this so much. Okay, but this is the best example that I can find. Right, O sinner, general description and general people, not intending anyone specific. Okay, then we
Oh.
have nakira maksuda, which is
Maksudah and then mabni. Mabni.
this is a specific person or specific group of people, but it's general description. So this one we have, this is a different one. This is a on its own, this is one. Okay, just that for example in the Quran we have Allah saying to the fire, "Ya nar." So it's intending a specific fire. It's not intending all the fire in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, it's intending a specific fire by using a general description. Fire is a general description.
Description, correct.
Yes. Okay, so here Allah say, "Ya nar." Okay, o fire. Okay, the one that we are doing, right, it has an al, so it needs the IU. The IU part, The ayu part is the nakira maksudah.
Akira. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So, oops.
Review.
I is mudahada.
Nakira.
Mhm.
Maksudah, you said.
Yes.
And then we say it's mabni, isn't it?
Yes.
Mabni ala dom.
Yes.
And
What status?
its status is mansub.
Yeah. So,
Dom.
it's mabni. So we
but
don't say
yeah.
mansub. We say fi mahali.
Fi mahali is dom.
Nasab.
Fi mahali nasab.
Yes. Okay. Because this is the one being called to is always fi mahali nasab.
Nasab.
Yes. Okay. Because when you say oh someone, you basically saying I am calling someone. I am is a fi'il. Give me 1 second. So keep in mind when we
Mahali
say
nasab.
ya Zaid, it means ad'u Zaidan. Ad'u is fi'il. Ana. Okay. Zaidan is a maf'ul, basically.
Oh,
Right? So that's
yeah.
why
Fi mahali nasab.
yes, exactly. Okay.
And then
And then the ha part.
the ha part is the
What is it?
is it the
All.
is it the maf'ul bihi?
No.
What is the
The-
ha now? Oh, the
the
ha
ha-
is munada, is it?
No. Munada is
No,
a ayu.
not yet. Oh, called
Ha,
already.
all the ha in the like haza,
Oh,
haulai.
damir. Oh, we say it
No.
is a
Not
no.
domir.
Oh,
It is tanbih. What is tanbih?
oh, tanvi. The person being addressed.
No,
Oh
that is
no.
hitop. Tanbih
Forgot.
is to grab attention.
Oh dear, Allahu Akbar.
Okay, ha. All the ha in
Oh,
haza, ha.
tanvi.
All the ha in
Yeah.
hada, haulai, all that ha, right,
Okay.
is your to grab attention.
Oh.
Okay. Tanbih is from the
Oh,
root
we have
letters nun, ba, ha. This is from the family 2, talim. So tanbih. Okay.
we haven't done this word for a long time, sister.
Yes, we haven't.
I
Yes.
think some months ago. Forgotten. Allahu Akbar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can?
yeah.
Okay.
Inshallah,
Inshallah.
inshallah.
Back to
Oh.
Sister Su Al-Aziz.
That's funny.
Al-Aziz is isim Al-Azizu.
Okay, so basically this is the person actually you're calling, right? But because we use ayuha, the munada starts here. Okay, so this one we said you ask yourself, is this a sufferable or not sufferable word? Aziz,
What does that mean? Sufferable?
can you sarf this word or not?
Sufferable. Okay. No.
Okay, what's the root letters of this word?
Ain, Zai.
Yes, this word actually you can sarf it.
Oh.
This one like Kareem,
Okay.
Fa'il. Okay, so this is sufferable. So this is actually from family 1. This is Azza. Can you give me the mudari? It's Doroba family.
Yaz. Doroba. Yazza.
Doroba has a kasra somewhere, right? Yadribu.
Oh, yadribu.
So here this is mudha'af, right? So ya'izu. Okay, not on the ain. No more sukun on ain. So ya'izu. Azza ya'izu. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. This one, the master that we know, Izzah. Okay,
Yes.
give Izzah to Islam. Izzah, this word.
Izzah means honor, yeah, sister?
Yes, honor, might, all this.
Or respect. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Izzah.
Fahuwa, what's the ism fa'il for Azza ya'izu?
Azizun.
Don't open it up. Remember that day we did?
Azin.
Azun zanzin.
Azun.
Yes, azun. So it becomes long. This is like your dolun. Remember that day we did? Okay, hazud. So this word is actually the basically an ism sifah. It's sufferable. Okay, it's ism sifah. This is the title of the Yusuf lah basically. Okay, it's the title, his title uh, in as a minister. Okay,
So isim sifah is there a pattern?
a lot of patterns actually. Ism
Is it
sifah.
mubalaghah? It's not mubalaghah.
It's very close to it. So the difference is mubalagha is hyperbole, right? So it tells you the thing happens a lot of time. So for example, ghafir is a person who forgives, right? One time. Mubalagha, he keeps on forgiving. So ghaffar, for example, is mubalagha. He keeps on forgiving Allah. Okay. But ism sifa, it shows you that it's a built-in character. So that's the difference between mubalagha and ism sifa. Mubalagha is many times happening. He's doing it a lot of time. Sifa is a built-in character attribute. Okay, so usually,
Musyabbahah. I've heard of this musyabbahah.
yes. So
Yeah.
this is the classical term. Ism sifah is this actually.
Hmm.
Okay, Baina uses ism sifah. Ism sifah and sifah musyabbahah is the same, basically. Okay, usually ism sifah comes from lazim kind of verbs. Okay, so these are all the ism sifah's pattern. So there's a lot of pattern for ism sifah, and some ism sifah and mubalagha actually have both patterns, have the same pattern. So fa'il, this pattern is actually also in
Yeah.
ism mubalagha also.
Like
Okay.
Rahman, Rahman is fa'lanun kan?
Yes, correct. So it's ism sifah. Okay, but rahim is this pattern. So
Mm.
some people say ism sifah, some people say it's ism mubalagha.
Mm.
Okay. Can, inshallah. So you can
Inshallah.
find the patterns here in this lesson 54. Okay, the patterns is here, inshallah. But these are the patterns that I know of. There is probably a pattern that I don't know. Okay, there could be patterns that I don't know. So, yeah, so since this is sufferable, we say that this word will be sifah. If this word is not sufferable, we will say it is badal. Okay, go back to the oaths just now.
Oh, so because it is sufferable, we say it is sifa. Oh,
Sorry, not oaths, munada.
oh, munada. Okay.
Yes, so here, oops.
So it's not badal.
Yeah, so anas is not sufferable, so here it's called badal. Okay, muzammil is sufferable, so here it's called sifah. Okay, this one here. It's here. Okay, so this is sifah. The I to this, you here, sifah to that. So what status is it in?
Status of which one?
Al-Aziz.
Rafa.
Yes, marfu.
Marfu.
What's the sign?
Bidomah.
Yes, exactly. Okay, can?
Yep.
Back to Sister Zarina. Inna.
Inna is a half nasab.
Mm-hmm. And
Nasab.
then lahu. Do one more.
Jawa majrur.
Jar wa majrur.
Oh, and then mutalik, there's no khabar, sister.
Okay, so muta'alliq we will say, but we know that this is a jumlah ismiyah, right?
Ismiyah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So we say muta'alliq bil khabar
Khabar.
inna.
Oh, khabar inna, okay.
We don't use the term mahzuf in this class, right?
Yeah, okay.
Because
We thought
basically,
not there.
yeah, not all the labels must be there, right? Not all the parts of the jumlah must be there,
okay.
right? So we
All
don't
right.
use that term because when we use that term, then some of us might be thinking, okay, so what's mahzuf? We need to find the mahzuf word,
Oh, okay.
right? But when you translate, even when there's one part that is not there, when you translate, it doesn't show you any incompleteness in the meaning.
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
Yeah, this is
so
true.
that's why we don't use those terms here. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, and then Sister Sue, back to you. Ban.
Aban. Oh, aban.
Mhm.
For abu. Abun.
Yes.
Now it's aban. Isim.
Yes, it's an
It's the
isim.
five isim.
Yes. So what is it doing here?
What is it doing?
What status is it in?
Mansub.
Yes. So why is it mansub?
It's mansub because it's inna. It's isim inna.
Yes, exactly. Because we haven't find it, right? We said half nasab,
Yeah.
but we haven't find the ism inna. So yes, this is our ism inna. Remember, ism inna doesn't have to be near to each other, doesn't have to be side by side. It can be far apart, and it will be far apart when the ism inna is nakira. Okay, so inna Allah will always be together because it's ma'rifah. Okay, but
Oh,
when the ism inna is nakira, surely that something is going to be in the middle here. Okay. Yes. So ism inna mansub. What's the sign?
Bil fathah.
Yes. Okay. So this is the normal version. It's not the mudaf version. So that's why we don't have the mansub bil alif, that kind. Okay. We own that one comes only as a mudaf. Then we do that. Okay. So ban. What's this is singular or jamak? This is
Aban.
mufrad or jamak? Ban.
Mufrad.
Yes. So what's the jamak version of ban?
Don't know.
Is it?
Yes. Aba.
Abaa.
Yes.
Oh.
In the Quran we
Aba.
have this a lot. In the Quran is written like this lah. Aba.
Aba.
Okay. And then do one more. Shaykhon.
Syaikhon.
Mm.
Oh, abaan syaikhon is sifatu aban.
Yes. So sifa, what do we say? Min, bi, fi, li. Sifa.
Ifa.
What?
Uh,
What?
We haven't done for a while.
Min of
Sifa
or
comes with li.
li. Oh, li.
Sifa to something. Okay.
Oh.
Sifa li. So sifa li aban in this case. And then status of course is
Mansub.
Oops. What's the sign?
Bil fathah.
Yes. Sarf. What's the root letters?
Shin ya kho.
Yes. Shin ya ho. This is actually okay. Let's go to the dictionary. Shin ya ho. So there is a fi'il for this here. Okay. The fi'il is to
Oh, I didn't see it. Did I see
yes,
that?
to age, to grow old.
You're
Okay.
right, sister. I didn't see this.
Yes. So the master is shayakh. Okay. So technically, shaykh is not a sufferable word in the sense that you don't say this is a if it's master then it's sufferable lah. Okay. But it is an ism here. This word here is the same meaning. It can take the same meaning as the fi'il also. So you can, if you want, you can do the sarf for this. Okay. For your own practice. Okay. But technically, this is a jamid ism. Okay.
Jamid this one. Oh.
Yes. Technically, it is jamid. So, but it has plurals. I'm sure you have heard because colloquially, like we use sheikh for our teachers,
Yeah, sure.
right?
Yeah.
So when they say the plural, they either use shuyukh or mashayikh. Okay, either mashayikh or mashayikh, both. Okay, so you have this word, but sheikh is basically an elderly person. So you call your teacher Sheikh because he's an elder to you, most probably in age also, and most obviously he's elder senior in the sense that he's
Yeah.
teaching you knowledge lah. So
Yeah.
that's why you call them sheikh. Sometimes even a young, it could be a young sheikh also, right? So he is also called sheikh, not because he's older, but just senior as in knowledge. He's the person who
Knowledge.
teach you knowledge. Yes, exactly. Okay, so this is a singular, and the jama is just, what is it just now?
Shuyukh.
Yes, shuyukh.
So you
Some more. The other one that we always hear, masyayikh, or masyayikh with a kho. One is with a ya, one is with a kho. And there's one more that I have hardly heard, ashyakh, like anhar. Okay. Okay. So yes, Shaykhun. Now, Sister Zarina, Kabiran.
Kabiran is another sifa.
Sifat.
Sifani.
Yes, Sifa. Oh, sorry. Oops.
Also sifa to aban, isn't it?
Okay, so yes, you can say this is Sifa Sani. Oops. Li
Li
Aban.
aban. Yeah.
Yes, so it's also
And
going to
then
be.
also mansub. Yeah, also mansub with fathah.
Yes. I'm going to put this at 1, 2, because there's a second way to look at this. Mansub bil Fathah. Let's do the Sarf. Then we
Yeah,
talk
so
about
the
the
root
second one.
letters will be kaf, ba, and ra. Yeah,
What family?
family one. Family one. Got no markers. Kabaro,
Okay.
yakburu. Yeah, there are two sisters. I found another one.
So,
Kaburo also.
yeah, so, but it's different meaning.
Yeah, that's why I
So,
saw. Yeah, that one
Kabu,
older.
Kaburo, yakburu. This is your Karuma. Karuma family is to exit in age, to be older.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Oh, this is, sorry. This is Nasoro. Kabaro,
No?
yakburu. Nasoro
Oh.
is this one in age.
Yeah.
And then the Karuma one is to become great
Come great.
or big. Okay, as in size.
Yes.
You can say Kabir as size also, right? So
Okay.
Kabir can be age, Kabir can be size. So the one that
Nice.
we're looking at is Nasara
The egg.
family.
Okay.
Yes, so Kabara.
Yakburu.
Yes, Yakburu. Oops. What's the master?
Kabron. Is it Kabron? Kabron.
Yes, Kabar.
Kabur.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
Kabar.
the isim fa'il with kabirun.
Yes, Kabirun. Oops, Kabirun. And again, Kabiron is our
Isim sifa.
exactly. Okay. So one, yes, you can say this is second sifa of Aban. But think about the meaning. Sheikh means to be elder. Kabiron also basically means to be old also, right? So
Yeah.
what do you think could be a second way to look at Kabiran?
Is it a mausuf sifa?
You already said it's sifa.
Oh yeah, so it's done. Okay, what's another way?
Sifa to aban, but not sifa to
Okay.
shaykhon. You don't say old, right?
Yes,
You don't
correct.
describe kabir shaykhon as kabiran.
Isim tabdil, is it very old?
No.
Oh,
Ism tafdil
that
is a sarf term. This one is a ism sifa. So
okay.
the other one that you can say is that this is badal.
Okay, now we get it.
But not to aban.
Badal to
Badal to shaykhon. Because shaykhon and kabiron, they have similar meanings, right? Aged and old, basically.
Oh, correct. Yeah.
Okay. So when you say badal, you use what? Li again? Min, fi, bi?
We always forget, sister.
Badal, min. Okay.
Okay,
Badal, min,
Okay.
shaykha. Yes. Okay. So sifa, second sifa to aban, or badal to Shehwan. You can say this, either one. Okay? Can?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sister, I have to stop now, sister.
Okay.
Because our asr is at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, I'll stop
inshallah.
now, inshallah.
Okay.
Alright. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jazakallah khair, sis.
Wa iyyakum. Okay. So Sister Sue, you're with me alone.
Yeah. Okay.
Fahuz.
Fa,
Mhm.
fa is this fa is harf
Mm.
atau
Okay. Yes, it is basically Atifa, but what kind of fa? Basically, that's the question. Okay, maybe we translate the first part and then we go there. Okay. So
apa?
qalu.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Mhm.
he said,
Sorry, they say
qalu is no, they
they
said,
said, uh-huh.
said, oh,
Hmm.
Aziz,
Yes, oh Aziz.
Aziz,
Mm-hmm.
indeed,
Mm-hmm.
for, 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 for him.
Okay, so imagine there's no inna there. Okay. Where do I write this? Here. Imagine there's no inna. So you have lahu
Mm-hmm.
bun, basically. What is this sentence?
Lahu,
Lahu abun. Like lahu kitabun. How do you translate that?
uh, lahu is Jawa majrur.
Yes, kitabun is a mubtada basically,
Hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
literally is for him a book,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
this is basically your have template. So you say he have a book.
Mm.
So he have a father. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you put inna, your mubtada becomes ism inna, becomes nasab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so indeed he have a father. Understand? So this is
Yeah.
have template actually. So you don't translate as for him, indeed for him. You translate
Oh.
as he has or he have. Okay? Here,
Mhm.
he has,
Indeed, he has a father.
yes, a father.
His father,
Hmm.
Shaykhon.
Yes,
Shaykhon, uh, an old,
yes. So I'm
an
gonna,
old
since
man.
this is the sifa, right? So I'm gonna
Mm.
put it before the father and old. And
Old man.
kabiron,
Uh, Kabiron is
also old basically, right? So I use
very old.
aged.
Very old.
Okay, he has an old
Yeah,
aged father. Can?
aged father.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have this fa, and then we have whose. What's this word whose here? What kind of word is this?
Uh, it's a isim. It's a fi'lun.
Yes, what kind of fi'il?
Amar.
Good. So fi'il amar. From the word, what's the
From
sarf?
the word, whose is
What's the root
um,
letters?
for
Mhm.
that something.
Okay. So this word in the Quran
Mm-hmm.
means take. Okay, there's a few of these whose. One is I think Allah said to Musa, take this book, I think, or said to Bani Israel, I think. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, who here, take. Okay, so take is from Akhoza.
Akhoza.
Yes, we know the one Ittakhoza, right?
Yeah.
That's family 8. Same root
Mm.
letters. Okay. So this is the family 1 version. Okay. So can you give me the Madi Mudhari? This is Nasoro family.
Akhoza
Mm-hmm.
yang huzu.
Yeah. Huzu.
Ya huzu. Ya huzu.
Mm-hmm. And the master is Ahzan. Fahuwa.
Bahwa akhirun.
Oh, Yusuf. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So the for Hamza root letter, the first root letter as a Hamza.
Mm.
When you make it command, you can drop the Hamza. Okay, so this word, a word like this, like kul, akala, yakulu, right?
Mm.
The Hamza gets dropped. So it's like kul, right? It's like kul, khuz. Not kul the one say, not that one, but kul as in makan, eat.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Mm-mm.
So yes, so this is fi'il amr. So it is gonna be, what's the i'rab?
Fi'il amar is mabni.
Yes, mabni ala.
Mabni ala it should be ala sukun kan?
Yes, mabni ala sukun. And who's our fa'il here?
Fa'il is anta.
Yes, so domir.
Domir mustatir.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Jawazan or wujuban?
anta wujuban.
Yes.
Wujuban.
Takdiruhu anta.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Now, so it says take one of us. Okay, take one of us. So what do you think this fa is? He has an old and aged father. So basically, please take one of us instead of him. So what do you think this fa is?
So. Does it mean
Yes.
so?
Yes, you can translate as so.
Is
This
it?
one,
Mm.
maybe let's open that notes and then you see if you can. We have, what kind of fa do we have? We have fa tartib that shows like um order, right? This happened and then that happened. We have fa sababiyah, and we have we have fasiha. So which one do you think this is? If fa sababiyah, we need a nafi or a tolab before it,
Mm.
like a need like a nida also can, like nahi, like amar before it, before the
Okay.
host.
What the other one is
The
fasiha?
one is fa fasiha. Fa fasiha means that there is something in between the first jumlah and the second jumlah that is not there. It's not said. Uh, it is implied. So for example, in this example, when Musa asked for water, okay, from Allah, okay, for his people, then wakulna, fakulna, this is then, okay, this is tartib. Then we said, meaning Allah, Allah said, strike the stone with your staff, with your stick, okay. Then gushed out 12 springs from it. Okay, so in between of this is Allah's command, right? Allah say, do this, and the gushing out. What happened in between?
Okay.
What
So
happened in
which
between?
one is that one? Uh,
Answer this question first. What happened in between here? In between Allah saying, strike the stone with your staff, and
uh-huh.
the water coming out. What happened in between?
Is it a new sentence?
No. My question
It's
is,
related.
yes. So what happened in between? Allah said to Musa, strike
Mm-hmm.
the stone with your stick. Then 12 springs come out. So what happened in between Allah said and the 12 springs come out?
Oh, I don't know
You
what
understand my
happened.
question?
No.
Okay. So Allah said, strike the stone. He said to
Mhm.
Musa.
Okay.
Then 12 springs come out. Meaning
12
that,
springs come out. Okay.
okay, so is it Allah just say this and then the spring come out? Or did Musa did something that make the spring come out?
Oh, he did something.
Right. What did he do? he followed this command lah. He strike the stone. So that's why it
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this fa fasila tells you that there is something going on in between here that is not said, but you can
Oh.
clearly understand. There's
Mhm.
a connection. It's not Allah say this, then just Musa just stand there and wait, and then the spring come out. It's not like that. Allah
Oh,
said this, Musa
mm-mm.
did exactly what he was told to do, then the
Okay.
springs come out. Okay, so when you
Understand.
have a fa fasiha, there is
Mm.
something here that is going on. Okay,
Mhm.
so here that something I say is jumlah shart. Okay, so basically you could have the implication is we said strike the stone with your stick, then Musa did exactly that. So when
Mhm.
Musa did exactly that, then the 12 springs come out basically. Okay,
Yeah.
so what kind of fa do you think this is?
So,
Any guess?
bagus. Uh, so here, he is
If I
old.
say okay, sometimes it's hard to like even make a guess, right? So
Yeah.
if you were to open Arab books, you will see fa fasiha. Okay,
Mm.
so now that you know that this is fa fasiha, what do you think is the jumlah shart that is not there basically?
So, what does this mean?
So take, right?
Mm.
Fil amar, take. Okay, so it's saying that indeed he has an old and aged father. So now that you know this, can you please take one of us instead of him? Understand? So
Mm.
the in between here is like in our own words can be something like now that you know this. Okay, now that you know he has an old father, because they didn't know that Yusuf know, right? They didn't
Mm.
know he was Yusuf. So now that you know that, can you please take one of us instead of Bunyamin? Okay, understand?
Okay. So
So
now
the
what far is that?
fa fasiha, the
Oh,
one the one that like Musa just now.
mm.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's fine if we cannot like clearly see it, like I mean cannot guess it, but when you open Arab books, right, and you
Mm.
see this, then try to figure out what is
Mm.
the in between.
What
Okay,
is
as
in between? Yeah.
for our own contemplation lah. Okay,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
and then ahadana.
Ahadana. Ahadana is a noun. It's a noun.
Yes, it is an ism. So
It's
is
an
it one
is
word or two words?
two words.
So what's the first word?
Uh, ahada.
Yes,
Ahada.
so ahada is what status?
Ahada is mansub.
So why is it mansub?
Mansub. Is it maf'ulun bih?
Yes, because you have a fi'il, you have a fa'il, right? So this is, of course, maf'ul bih. And mansub, what's the sign?
Bil fathah.
Yes, and the na will be,
The na would be mudafun ilai.
yeah, so what kind of word is it?
Uh, Isim domir.
Yes, domir what kind?
Isim domir muttasil.
Yes, so fi mahali,
Di mahali majrur. Majrur.
yes, jar, yes, because this is a mudaf ilaihi, right? So bil
Mm-mm.
idafa. And then makana.
Makana.
Mhm.
Makana. There's two words here. Makana.
Yes, so what's the first word?
First word is makana.
What status is it in?
Makana is isim mansub.
Mansub again. What's the sign again?
Bil fathah.
And then what's the domir this time?
Makanahu. Makanahu. The domir is who?
Yes. So instead of now, we change this to ha.
Mm.
Okay. So why is it mansub for this?
Ahadana makana.
Makan means what? What's the root letters here?
Maka, mim, kaf, and nun.
No.
Oh, no. This is isim makan eh? Isim sorof.
Yes, like that makan. Correct. So what's the root letters there?
Kaf alif nun. Kaf waw nun.
Yes, kaf waw nun from kana yakunu to
Oh,
be.
okay.
Okay. And what kind of word is this? You said just now it is zorf, right? This is so makan is the zorf word. Okay, and it's mufrad. And we have a jamak for it, which is kinah and amakin.
Oh,
Okay,
amakin.
meaning since it's a zorf, the translation will be position, something like that, or place, something like that. Okay, so take one of us basically in his place. Okay, so why is it mansub? What is it here? What's the Iraab here?
Mansub.
So why is it
Yes.
mansub? What's the role? Like this is mansub, this is maf'ul bihi. What about makana?
Ahada is already a maf'ulun bi, right?
Yes.
This is the maf'ulun bi.
Yes, it can be because whose to take can have two maf'ul. You take someone as something basically. Okay?
Maf'ulun bi sani.
Yes, exactly. Maf'ul bihi tani. So when you say this maf'ul bihi tani, it is like you take a Quran as a companion, like that, something like that. Okay? And there's another way to look at it. Any guesses?
No.
It is a zorf, right?
Okay.
So if it's a zorf word, basically they say that this is a zorf makan. So it is mansub. So when it's zorf, it must be mutalik to something. In this case, it's mutalik bil fi'il, which is the whose just now.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. There's another way of looking at it. It will be hal. Take him as a replacement, like in his place, right? Take one of us. Sorry, take one of us in his place. In his place, that is a hal of taking one of us. You understand? So when you say it's a hal, it is mansub, but you need to find the sahibul hal, meaning what is it? Hal means you describe the state of someone, right? So the sahibul hal is usually ma'rifah. So we have here anta inside, and we have here ahadana. So in his place is describing anta or ahadana. What do you think?
Makanahu.
Take one of us. Take you, right? Anta is inside you. So take you. You take one of us in his place. So in his place, is it a state of you or is it a state of one of us?
In his place. State of one of us.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So if you say that is the hal, then it is hal. Hal also use min. Okay. Hal, min, ahadana. Exactly. Can? Inshallah?
Inshallah.
Okay. I think we can finish this. Inna.
Inna is inna taukid is
Yes.
taukid.
Yes. You mean, so this is one word or two word?
Inna two words.
Yes. So isn't taukid, you mean half nasab, right? When you say taukid?
Yeah, harf nasab.
Yes. So harf nasab is inna, and then what is our ism inna?
Ism inna is na.
Yes, exactly. So we can say harf nasab and its ismuha. Okay?
Yeah.
And then we need to find a
The khabar.
yes, the khobar is usually ism in what status? Khobar
Uh,
inna.
Rafa.
Yes. So but we have what kind of word do we have after that? Naroka.
Naroka.
Ism
Why
or fi'il?
Naro is fi'il.
Yes. Okay. So we are switching. So we say wal jumlah
Fi'il.
ba'da. Yes. Wal jumlah fi'liyah. Yes, you can say that. Ba'da is fi mahalli rafa. Just now you said is the
Yeah.
khobar of inna. Understand?
But this is not Rafa.
It's fi mahali rafa. So the whole jumlah is
Oh,
basically your khabar of inna. You're switching from
okay.
jumlah ismiyah to jumlah fi'liyah, right? So the whole jumlah here is fi mahali rafa. Understand?
Okay.
Now you can talk about the naroka itself. Naroka, what kind of fi'il?
Fi'il mudhari.
Yes. What
Fi'il
status?
mudhari. Mansub.
Okay. So what's the sarf for this word? Naro.
Okay, naro.
This is one word or two word? Naroka.
Two words.
Yes. Okay. So
Naro.
naro, what's the state? What's the sarf?
Naro is from ro.
Yes.
Ro'a.
Yes. What's the root letters there?
Ro alif ya.
Not alif, hamza, ya. Yes, alif can never be a root letter, right? Hamza, ro, hamza, ya. Yes,
Ya, ro
family.
alif ya. Family one.
Yes, so you said the madi, ro'a. What about
Ro'a.
the mudhari?
Ya ro.
Yes, yaro. So this is the marfu version, yaro. So naro is,
Naro. Naro is mafu.
yes,
Mafu.
it is marfu.
Oh, because of the
Alif
alif.
maksura at the end, exactly. Okay, so marfu bil what sign? Usually marfu bil what?
Bil dom.
Yes,
Bil
bil dhamma, but you cannot see the dhamma here, right?
Hmm.
So what do we say when you cannot see the dhamma and it's a weak letter?
Oh.
Do you remember?
Niyabatan.
No, that is if you see something else, as in
Oh,
that's not the default. Okay,
yeah.
when it ends with a weak letter, we use the term muqaddarah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's the difference. When it ends with a
Yeah.
weak letter, you use muqaddarah. If it's
Mm.
not weak letter, then you see what you say and then niyabatan because that's not the
Niyabatan.
default. Okay. And then dhamma muqaddarah is on what letter? Supposed to be on what letter? What's the last letter there?
Should be on the yeah.
Is it ya or alif? Ya
Alif.
ro. Alif. Yes,
Maksura.
not ya, exactly. Okay,
Because
so
the
it's
ya was turned into alif maksura when it's at the last in the last position, right?
yes, exactly. Okay. So yes, alif. So it is thiqal or ta'azzur.
Oh.
Ta'azzur means impossible. Thiqal means difficult.
Oh,
And
thiqal is okay, light on the tongue. Is it? Oh, because
heavy,
it's heavy on the
on the tongue.
tongue.
Yes. So think
Oh,
about alif. Can alif have a haraka?
no.
Yes, never, right? So it's impossible. Ta'azzur. Whenever you have alal alif, you don't have to think already. It's impossible to have a haraka on alif. You cannot put fathah, cannot put dhamma, cannot put kasra on alif. Okay? So whenever the whatever muqaddara is on the letter alif, then it's going to be lil ta'azzur. Okay? What about the fa'il?
Fa'il will be huwa.
Naro. Na.
The fa'il will be nahnu.
Yes. So domir.
Domir mustatir.
Mm-hmm.
This is naro. What is it?
Nahnu wujuban or jawazan?
Jawazan is only third person, right?
Yes, so this will be
Wujuban.
yes. Okay, because nahnu cannot take outside the word, so it is wajib to be hidden inside. Okay, wujuban. Then takdiruhu nahnu. Okay, and then the kaf.
The kaf would be maf'ulun bih.
Yes, what kind of word is it?
Isim domir mustatir.
Mustatir or muttasil?
I always want to say mutasir.
Muttasil, yes. So
Muttasil.
fi mahali.
Fi mahali nasab.
Yes, because it's the maf'ul
Bih.
bihi. Good. And last one, minal muhsinin.
Minal min is harfun jar.
Mm-hmm.
Min al muhsinin.
Mm-hmm.
Muhsinin. What is it? Isim fa'il? Is it isim fa'il?
Yes, so Irab wise.
Muhsini. Majrur.
Yes, it's a majrur. What's the sign?
Ya.
Yes. Then this is not your default. Now you use the term.
This is ni. Oh, what is that
Yes.
word now?
Niya.
Niyabatan.
Yes. Niyabatan anil.
Anil kasrah.
Yes. And then li'annahu. Why? What kind of word do we have?
Li'annahu
Muhsinina.
is it majrur? Jawab majrur.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is jar majrur. But why is the i'rab ya not kasrah? What kind of word is this?
Jamak
Yes.
muzakkar salim.
Yes. And what's the sarf for this?
Muhsini ha
Mm-hmm.
sin
Mm-hmm.
nun
Yes, family.
family muhsini family is it
Mim
muhsin
dhamma. So must be mujarrad or mazid?
four family
Yes. Good. So can you give me the madi?
ahsana
Mm-hmm.
yuhsinu
Yes. What about the mudhari? Sorry, the master.
ih ihsanun
Yes. Ihsan. Fahuwa.
fahuwa uh, muh muhsinun.
Yes, exactly. So this term is the ism fa'il as you said. Okay. Of course, jar or majrur must be muta'alliq to something. What is it muta'alliq to?
Inna naroka
Yes. So what is it muta'alliq
fi'l.
to? Yes, you can say this is actually we say the word naro, right? Naro, ro'a, okay, to see is like to take just now. So I can say I see you as a sincere person. Okay, so you can say that this whole shibu jumlah, okay, instead of muta'alliq bi fi'il, it is fi mahali nasab. It is maf'ul bihi sani. Okay, to naro.
Oh,
Okay, the first maf'ul bihi is the ka just now. I see you. Okay, I see you among the muhsinin. Okay,
okay.
like I see you among the sincere, like that. Okay, or you can say the way I said that is also like hal, right? So it's basically the same. Whenever you have words that can take two maf'ul, right? Like just now, host also to take. So the other way of seeing this is fi mahali nasab again, hal. I see you as what kind of a person? Okay, so fi mahali nasab hal to the ka in naroka. Okay, the antal.
It's not actually nasab lah.
It's female. It's a shibu jumlah, right? It is jar majur. Okay.
The
So
position.
sorry.
So the mahali means the position. The
Yes, exactly. Just like just now we said that the whole naroka anti minal musinin is fi mahadi rafa. It is the khobar of inna, right? So now we're saying this part, okay, is fi mahadi nasab, is the hal of the ka, or you can say the maf'ul bihi of naro. Okay, maybe one day, inshallah, I will find time to talk about this kind of verbs, inshallah. Okay.
inshallah.
Can we translate before we go? So here, inna.
Inna, indeed.
Indeed who?
Inna, indeed.
There's nahnu here, right?
We.
Indeed we.
Indeed we. Indeed we naro. We saw.
Yes, we see. This is mudari, right? We see.
Mudari, yeah.
We see.
You.
Ka, you.
Mina, in. Between, among.
Yes, as among.
As among. The muhsinin. Muhsinin.
Ahsan, ihsan. Usually translated as good doers.
Good doers. Okay.
Okay. So yes, inshallah. Okay, so here can be translated as we are certain, also can, because when I say I see you as a sincere person means I am quite certain that you are a sincere person. So sometimes you can see that kind of translation here also. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So alhamdulillah, sorry I took up 4 extra minutes.
It's okay. Thank you so much for
No
being
worries.
patient.
Alhamdulillah, you did well. You did alone for half of the ayah. Alhamdulillah, very well.
Inshallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah.
So, okay, see you in the next class next week, inshallah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.